first thing I would say is that we don't take decisions on the basis of alliances, party political interest. We take these decisions on the basis of the people that we represent and their interests. And it's a decision that we review at every single election, whether we would be better served in government making change for the people of Northern Ireland from within executive departments, or whether we can make a stronger case in opposition and hold that executive's feet to the fire. And you're right, in 2016 we came down on the side that it was better to go into opposition and to really challenge the DUP and Sinn Féin for what was passing for government at Stormont at that time. So it's a decision that we constantly weigh after every election, and we will continue to do that. But it's a case of where we feel we could deliver more for the people that we represent. But I think it's important to say that with our participation, even in a four-party executive, I think we have made real progress, both in DOJ and within DAERA, and we have brought a unique perspective that other parties would not emulate were we to be absent from the executive table. But yes, we will continue to keep that under review. But it's also important to stress that we have moved the conversation on reform on. So we've seen, for example, in the AERC committee at the Assembly, Sinn Féin have softened their line in respect of reform of the institutions quite considerably. We have moved the Irish government to a position where they are now saying openly that they are open to a process of engagement with the UK government and with the local parties on what reform might look like. We haven't seen that same willingness yet from the UK Secretary of State, but Alliance will continue to make that strong argument, because I think everyone in Northern Ireland accepts the system of government that we have is suboptimal. I mean, if you had an appliance in your house that was down for 40% of the time, you would ring a mechanic and get them to come in and have a look at it and see what needs fixed. And so we need to be willing to look at the structures of the agreement, look at the structures of the Assembly, to ensure that it's actually fit for purpose and able to deliver on the aspirations that were set out in 1998. Aspirations of stable, devolved, power-sharing government, aspirations of parity of esteem, aspirations of an ability to deliver on issues like human rights and integration,